Whenever I add something new to my wardrobe, my goal is always to have it go with at least 3 outfits that I can pull from memory very quickly, because then I know it's basically just gonna fit in with my personal style, it's gonna be very versatile, and it's gonna get the cost per wear that I think every item in your wardrobe deserves to be added into it. Now, I have been coveting a flowy white skirt for some time, but I didn't realize how much I was actually going to love it. I knew I loved it already, and I had a lot of ideas on how to style it in my head, but today's video I'm going to show you 12 ways that I have been absolutely loving wearing my little flowy white skirt. I got it from Aritzia, I'll tag it down below, along with a few others that I have my eye on, and I would say this is the perfect white flowy skirt. If you are someone who loves a little bit of feminine fashion, a little flow in your clothing, you need a little ventilation during the summer months because it gets quite warm, this is the absolute perfect white skirt, and I've already worn it so many times, whether it's walking Rosie around the block, doing work from home, or heading out for a date night, or even just to run some errands. So let's dive right in. Here are 12 ways that I think that you could maybe discover your own wardrobe by adding a white flowy skirt. Not only found and sourced on Pinterest, but also through my own shopping of my own wardrobe, just to show you how I will be styling this white skirt further in through the summer months. Now, you may also be thinking, Amanda, why are you wearing this long sleeve crew neck knit? Well, I live in Canada and it has been very variable when it comes to weather. I quite literally just took Rosie out on a walk with Scotty and then a downpour happened. So it's always great to have those layers, and this has been one of my favorite ways to style it, but we'll get to that. So I have pre-edited some of the looks that I have created for you on how to style a white skirt. And the first one is a big part of the spring summer trends this year, and I feel like this is going to follow into fall as well, and that is to pair a waistcoat. Now, suited waistcoats have been everywhere, absolutely everywhere. You can get them in the long version, you can get them cropped, you can get them where they're kind of like open at the bottom. This first one and the second one actually as well are both from Goelia. I'll tag those down below too. Anything that you see in this video that I can, I will. But this is true white on white. This vest is from Posse, and I have been coveting this for a while because not only does it have the adjuster on the back, but it's also nice and long. And then this one's from Shauna Joy. The blue and white. Blue is definitely one of my favorite colors to wear, along with red for pops. I've discovered that recently. So let's dive into the crew neck sweater. I either like to go for a monochromatic look or with a pop of those two colors, and I found this sweater in the sale rack at Banana Republic, and I was like, oh my god, start the car. It is so incredibly beautiful. But I think that if you are someone who's like, hey, I want to wear a monochromatic look, but I kind of need to break it up a bit, you can never lose with a nautical stripe. Just a nice little sweater from Zara, affordable, beautifully made actually. I've had this for a couple of seasons. It washes so well, and tucking it into a skirt, I think it just looks so, so lovely. However, if you think, cream on cream is a little bit too much, what I'm wearing today is this outfit, the black sweater with a skirt. And with this one, I paired it with silver accessories today. For this video, I'm styling it with gold. I feel so good with this contrast of black and white. I feel so classic in it. But if you also are like, okay, Amanda, we get it. Neutrals go really well together. What about some color? You can definitely bring that in too. I only had this purple blue tone, but in the photos that I showed you, I love the pink and red with it. So I might have my eye for that, depending on whether I think I could style it even further within my wardrobe. But buttoning up the Betty sweater, adding the blue details, I think this is just like a Miss Honey look. Like, so lovely, so approachable, just really, really nice. I would walk up to someone who's wearing this. It'd be a nice teacher outfit. For something a little bit more casual, I actually dressed it up here more than in the photos that I showed you. I think you could also do this with a graphic tee. I just honestly don't have any graphic tees in my wardrobe. They're not particularly in my personal style, but if they are in yours, a graphic tee with a white skirt, so cool, so fun. This one has a nice contrast with the cream on the sleeve and the neckline. That one's from Goelia as well, a dish belt, and then some red accessories, some little pops. I recently got these little heels. I want to try to style some more heels in my wardrobe. So I thought, this Tory Burch clutch that I've had forever, let's throw that in there too. Speaking to the black and white contrast, it's just so elegant. You can't lose. You honestly can't. And if it is too warm to wear something like I'm wearing right now, you could wear a tank top. Now, I don't have the perfect tank top according to the Pinterest photos that I absolutely fell in love with. I love the high neck with the wide strap. But I do have this one from Zara, so I was able to recreate this look just slightly to keep my eye out for one that's a little bit more timeless. I have my eye on one from Dish, and I will tag that down below too. It looks stunning, and I feel like that black tank that I'm thinking of that I have on screen is really nice, not tucked into the skirt, which is also something cool to think about. Now, we've already talked about stripes. The bigger sweater, you can also take out some of that heat and do a nice thinner long sleeve. You can do this in a t-shirt like we already talked about. A stripe to a neutral is kind of just the perfect combination, and it's a great fail-safe. I also feel like whether you're using tan accessories with a stripe or raffia accessories, again, you can't lose. This is a nice long sleeve from Cezanne. It's called the Mariner, and I really love the weight of this one, and it tucks in really nicely. I also have another stripe to show you. I've been adding these without fully noticing myself, but like, I also know that this is something that I love. This is another tank top, or rather tube top from Dish. And I love wearing a tube top in the summer. I used to not really fit within tube tops at all. Like, they never really attracted me, but I love having my shoulders and my clavicle out and going with this nice flowy skirt. It's a nice mix between a tight and a loose top to bottom ratio. And I love breaking up these outfits with a belt. You will tell that throughout this whole video. This raffia belt is one of my faves, but I also wanted to show it to you without a belt because it's just nice having a simple go-to outfit. Now, I would wear this on a city break. You're doing like a little European summer. It's super flowy. It's gonna have nice ventilation, and then you've got a nice good airflow on top. If you are someone who's like, I also like getting my clavicle out, but I'm not super into the tube top, you could also go for an off the shoulder. Now, showing it to you again in a stripe, I know, predictable, but I truly love them, and I feel like they're always so elegant and timeless. An off the shoulder, I think, is as well a very romantic look. So it's almost like the tube top's big sister, but you do have to be mindful of bra, whether you're gonna wear a strapless bra or no bra at all. I broke this up with a belt, but I feel like you don't necessarily need to. Now, when we're talking about the big sister of some of these outfits, I always love leaning on my collared shirts. I'm gonna show you two examples. This first one, this is a nice linen shirt from Rails, and it has been one of my go-to shirts. It is so nice and light, so nice and breathable. It's almost like a cheesecloth linen. And then broken up with the blue belt, I feel like this outfit just is so within my style profile, and it almost makes the skirt look like a dress. Now, you could also do something with a contrast, and this might be one of my new favorite shirts of all time. I just recently picked this up at Banana Republic. I was just drawn to go in, and I realized, oh my gosh, there is so many beautiful classic pieces here. This is also a linen top. I pre-ironed it, so that's why you don't have the extreme wrinkle, but the blue is so rich, so elegant looking. And I feel like this would be a great work outfit as well. Splitting it up with a little tan accessory, you can throw on a heel, you could throw on a flat sandal to match that belt as well. I think that this outfit is just a no-brainer and is a great one if you are doing something a little bit more important than just running errands. Now, as the temperatures are a little bit higgledy-piggledy here, I would say you could also wear a tank top underneath this sweater. That kind of rule goes with all of the sweaters shown to you in this video, but this is the Gaspard cardigan. It is wool. It is so warm, and trying to find places to style this cardigan has been a challenge for me, but I was truly inspired not from my own shopping in my wardrobe, but from seeing those photos on Pinterest. A cardigan with a skirt is, again, giving Miss Honey vibes. It's very approachable. It's very lovely. And just a nice feminine look. I love pairing the ballet flats with a cardigan too, because I feel like they just kind of go nicely together. Now, to really dress this up, I did this the other night, well before even thinking of doing this video. Scotty and I went out for a dinner, so I wanted to wear a blazer. I'm challenging myself to wear my blazers more. This is an Odd Muse blazer, and instead of having the belt on the inside, I used it on the outside, and I feel like this is very much giving like a Celine or a Dior look, and I just felt so lovely in this look. And I definitely would encourage you, if you have a blazer or a skirt combo already in your wardrobe, whether it be a pencil skirt or a silk skirt, just give it a go. Just try something out and just play, because it wasn't until I was playing in my wardrobe until I found that combination, and I just cannot wait to wear it again. So there you have it, a piece in my wardrobe that is putting in the work and earning its keep. I need to do a massive wardrobe declutter. I feel like I've said that a few times already, but I know this guy is gonna stay and I absolutely adore it. Hopefully this video has inspired you to shop your own wardrobe, maybe add a flowy skirt or pull out the one that is currently hanging in there already. And I love doing these, I gotta tell you guys. It helps me think more about styling versus purchasing, and I think that's been a huge revelation when it comes to fashion in my own mind. Without further ado, I shall see you in the next one. Let me know if you want to see more of these and what piece I should do next. Bye guys.